Good morning. These are our daily lectionary readings for Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. We have our three readings. Psalm 143, once again, is our psalm reading. Our Old Testament reading is a little bit of a split up. Jeremiah 32, 1 through 9, and then 36 through 41. And then our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of Matthew 22, verses 23 through 33. It is for Wednesday, so we're still reflecting back on what happened at church on Sunday. We're going to continue doing our readings in a different version to get you introduced to them. The Legacy Standard Bible is the one that we're going to be listening into today. Psalm 143. O Yahweh, hear my prayer. Give ear to my supplications. Answer me in your faithfulness, in your righteousness, and do not enter into judgment with your slave. For no one living is righteous in your sight, for the enemy has pursued my soul. He has crushed my life to the ground. He has made me inhabit dark places, like those who have long been dead. Therefore my spirit was faint within me. My heart was appalled within me. I remember the days of old. I meditate on all you have done. I muse on the works of your hand. I stretch out my hands to you. My soul reaches for you like a weary lamb. Answer me quickly, O Yahweh. My spirit wastes away. Do not hide your face from me, or I will become like those who go down to the pit. Cause me to hear your loving kindness in the morning, for I trust in you. Cause me to know the way in which I should walk, for to you I lift up my soul. Deliver me from my enemies, O Yahweh. I have concealed myself in you. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Let your good spirit lead me on the level ground. For the sake of your name, O Yahweh, revive me. In your righteousness, bring my soul out of distress. And in your loving kindness, cut off my enemies, and cause all those who assail my soul to perish, for I am your slave. Our Old Testament reading starting in Jeremiah 32, verses 1 through 9. The word that came to Jeremiah from Yahweh in the 10th year of Zedekiah, king of Judah, which was the 18th year of Nebuchadnezzar. Now at that time the military force of the king of Babylon was besieging Jerusalem, and Jeremiah the prophet was shut up in the court of the guard, which was in the house of king of Judah, because Zedekiah, king of Judah, had shut him up, saying, Why do you prophesy, saying, Thus says Yahweh, Behold, I'm about to give the city into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he will capture it. And Zedekiah, king of Judah, will not escape out of the hand of the Chaldeans, but he will surely be given into the hands of the king of Babylon, and will speak with him face to face and see him eye to eye. And he will lead to Zedekiah to Babylon, and he will be there until I visit him, declares Yahweh. If you fight against the Chaldeans, you will not succeed. And Jeremiah said, The word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Behold, Hanamel, the son of Shallum, your uncle, is coming to you, saying, Buy for yourself my field, which is Anathon, for you have the legal judgment for redemption to buy it. Then Hanamel, my uncle's son, came to me in the court of the guard according to the word of Yahweh, and said to me, Buy my field, please. This is at Anathon, which is the land of Benjamin, in which you have legal judgment for possession, and the redemption of yours. Buy it for yourself. Then I knew that this was the word of Yahweh. I bought the field, which was at Anathon, from Hanamel, my uncle's son, and I weighed out the silver for him, 17 shekels of silver. We continue the Old Testament reading in verse 36. So now, therefore, says Yahweh, the God of Israel, concerning the city of which you are saying, it is given into the hand of the king of Babylon by sword, by famine, and by pestilence. Behold, I will gather them out of the land to which I have banished them in my anger, in my wrath, in my great indignation. And I will cause them to return to this place and make them inhabit it safely. And they shall be my people, and I will be their God. And I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me always, for their own good and for the good of their children after them. And I will cut an everlasting covenant with them, that I will not turn away from them, and to do them good. And I will put the fear of me in their heart, so that they will not turn away from me. And I will rejoice over them, to do them good from me. And I will rejoice over them, to do them good, and will truly plant them in the land with all my heart and with all my soul. Our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 22, verses 23 through 33. On that day, some Sadducees, who say there is no resurrection, came to Jesus and asked him a question, saying, Teacher, Moses said, if a man dies having no children, his brother, as next of kin, shall marry his wife and raise up a seed for his brother. Now there were 7 brothers with us, and the first married and died, and having no seed, he left his wife to his brother. So also the second and the third, all the way down to the 7th. And the last of all, the woman died. In the resurrection, therefore, whose wife of the 7 will she be? For they all had married her. But Jesus answered them and said, You are mistaken, not understanding the Scripture nor the power of God. For in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are like angels in heaven. But regarding the resurrection of the dead, have you not read what was spoken to you by God, saying, I am the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob? He is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And when the crowd heard this, they were astonished at his teaching. And here ends our readings for the day.